Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Paramilitary 2 by Spyderco. So, this knife is on back order until I think close to the end of the year, 2013, and there is a very good reason. There's so many good things to say about this. First would probably be size. A lot of people don't like to carry a full-size Spyderco military, 4-inch blade, 5.5-inch handle, and I don't mind carrying it. I mean, I have two. I carry them both a lot. This one you can tell, it's just got that weird thing. I don't know what that is. But you can tell I carry those a lot, and I carry this one a lot too, but usually I'll carry it with this knife. And the reason a lot of people like this knife a lot more than the military is because, first, the lock, when you disengage it, it just falls. It's really smooth. And the size, it's like perfect. Fits my hand, feels great. When I choke up, I put my finger right there. Fine cutting. So, for the reason, I guess for legal reasons, people won't carry a military. But it's also an entirely different knife. It's much more comfortable than the military. That's because instead of having your finger mainly contacts these two. Hold on. I can show you better with this. So it'll mainly hit this part right here, which is elevated. So you're putting more force on a smaller place, whereas this just feels a lot better. They don't have to have a liner lock or anything. It's really smooth. The overall blade shape, I think, is another reason why so many people want this knife. Same blade as the military, better choil. The military has kind of a half-assed choil, where like this jimping is covered up by the scale. It's like that on both versions. So size, a lot of people prefer 3.5-inch blades for EDC. Also, it's just a really nice looking knife. I'm not sure what it is about it. It just, to me, looks a lot better than this version looks a lot better than the black G10 satin military. So, tip down for the pocket clip. Also, no, not tip down. Yes, tip down and tip up on both sides. So it's much more. It's easier for different people to carry. Ow, just cut myself. So this, they make a left-handed version, but it's always going to be tip down, and a lot of people don't like tip down. I like it, but I don't really like it. It just kind of seems like when I'm in the woods or something, a lot of dirt and shit like that's gonna get in the pivot when I'm walking around. But with tip up, I'm sorry, I don't know. You don't really have that problem unless you have pockets that are full of shit. So the tip on my pair too, did break off. I was going to send it in, but I don't really care that much about the tip being broken. This knife is just, it's pretty much perfect. I wish they made militaries with the compression lock, but then I guess it wouldn't be a military. But I don't know. I think when these are off back order, I'm going to order another. I tried getting a sprint run, but instead I bought this. I don't really regret buying this instead of the sprint run, but if I had the option, I would have gotten both. So, size comparison. ZT 0350. Also a really smooth knife. You can see it just de-assisted as well. So, I think this has a, I don't know, but the ZT has more cutting edge, so if that's important to you, I would get the ZT, but it's not ground as thin as the Para 2 or the military or anything like that, so it won't cut as well. And the G10 on this is, I don't like it as much. It doesn't have that as much traction as this. This is a really great G10. The handle, this one is bigger, but it also has a bigger blade. But as I said before, less cutting edge. I think this has exactly 3 inches, and this has, I'm not sure, but with the recurve and everything, and the huge belly, you can kind of see how that would amount to more cutting edge. So, anyway, if you're waiting for your Para 2 to come in, I think you'll like it a lot. It's definitely worth the 120 something I paid for it. I've had this for about a year now, and the lockup is it's pretty late. I mean, it's at, hold on, it's at about, I want to say 40%, not 40, 60. And I've probably flicked this thing out 15,000 times. Yeah, I flick my knives out a lot. So that's the Para 2. If you don't have one, I would recommend getting one. It's an amazing knife, perfect for EDC, perfect blade shape, tip, don't have a problem with that. Lockup, super smooth. The ZT 0350 is also really smooth. I mean, I'm not pushing down forcefully, I'm just kind of going like pulling back, and it just flies out of the handle. But yep, definitely would recommend the Para 2. So many people love the Para 2. One bad thing, well, pretty much the only bad thing about it is when you first get it, you'll open it and you'll, well, I don't know if you'll do exactly this, but if you open it like this, your finger will get pinched by the compression lock. After a while, you kind of learn not to put your finger there. Other than that, really I can't think of any bad things to say about it. Blade centering is perfect. Has a bushing system. Yeah, that's it. See you guys.